Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach. My cat is in my office. He likes to hide, and you can't see it, drum set over there. He likes to just come in and he hides over there. I don't know why. I don't know if I haven't played my drums in a while, and I don't know if he really knows that they're loud. But he'll hide over there, and then he'll go explore. And then he'll go over by the door and he'll start meowing and like let me out, but so I might need to let him out. All right. We were on the command line of things. So here is where we want to do what we are doing here. So we're going to start to pull some things in here. And we'll do that. If it's, oh, well, that's a problem. Async. Because why not? I don't know. Statistics. It should. Oh, that's because I removed it. Okay. Yeah, that would be problematic. Let's move this here so at least we don't. At least we can use that. Okay. And we want to say. Wasn't there parse arguments? I thought there was a way to say parse arguments. Data validation. Wasn't there something like define commands, multiple arguments, validation. For more information about argument validation, see the following sections in the parameter binding article. Bind arguments to handlers and system command line. Combine options. Yes. Yeah, you're not really making this easy. I just wanted to set exit codes, supported types. Oh, there's file system types. The file system can use the file system info file. Custom validation. I mean, I just saw that it does a file info. To provide custom validation code, call add validator any command, option, or argument as shown in the following example. If you want to parse as well as validate the input, use a parse argument delegate as shown in the machine code sets the default to true. The parser will be called event user. True, I get it. It seems like the parse argument gives you more stuff that you can do. So tokens, and if you try to parse it, then that, yeah. But we learned something. We can say this would be a file info, and this would be a directory info. And again, they have to be this because you could do one or the other. So I think what they're saying is add validator. Okay, so what we could do here is say validator system. Well, what does the add validator do? So result is, and then we say, oh, we can put an error message there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, cool. Cool. If result dot exists, gets the parser default value for the specified option. This is assuming, though, that it's that. I kind of like doing the parse argument thing. That seems maybe better. So we could have parse argument, which is result. No. And then we need to do that. Why are you... Named argument, parse argument specifies a parameter for which a positional argument. Oh. Is it because of this? Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, we have to return something. Are you meowing? So what is result here? If string dot is null or white space result dot. We don't care about tokens, right? Because you're just giving us tokens. List of tokens associated with this symbol result during parsing. We're going to assume one and only one, right? We could say if result.tokens length is great count. He's going nuts over there. Hold on. I got to let him out because he's going to tear my door open. He's such a cute fluff of a cat. Okay. I'm very impartial to cats. So let's actually do this. Var solution file is equal to that. What's value here? That's just a string. Okay, cool. Why are you? Oh, because we have to return something at some point. Yeah. So result dot no solution file was provided. Return null. Parse argument is a parse argument of a file info. Well, okay, then what we could do here is say else. Same thing. I don't know if I'm overdoing it here, like I'm doing too much in terms of validation, but right now we're going to say var solution file info is equal to new file info of solution file. And if solution file info exists, if it doesn't exist, else, we're going to return solution file info. So now here we'll say the solution file does not exist. Solution file. There. And so now we will know if what you pass in is actually, like if you get a non-null, then it means that's what you wanted. Okay. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll say description is that. And actually, let's put these down because I kind of like that better. And then I think the rest of this, we can kind of sort of do the same thing. Except now we want to say no directory was provided. And here we want to say directory info because it's a directory. And if it doesn't direct, no directory was provided. Okay. So now we know one or the other. So now we can come into here and we can say, hey, so we have a root command of a solution option, which is, now why is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so if solution option value is not null, it still doesn't know. Well, it did. Full name. That's what we want. Boom. And eventually what we're going to do is here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We have to make some kind of flag to say, well, no, we can do it in here. So this is now where we want to have a static void print statistics. Where we say statistics. Yep. And so what we want to do now is basically grab all of this. Except that'll be a little tricky. Well, sort of. Because, like I just said, we can't. But you are. Oh, yes, you are. Print statistics. There, now you're using it. Why are you... Oh, fine. Static async task. Print statistics async. And you want to do configure await, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's what you're gonna yell at me for, right? And await, yes. Okay. And there you go. Of course you would. Okay, so we got that in place now. We're doing all this. The only thing we don't want to do in here is the stopwatch thing, because that's not part of printing statistics. And so now we can actually get rid of all this. And what we want to do is print that. Okay. Now the only thing left is to do this as a build thing. You know, this thing, MS Build Workspace. So you can say open project, or you can say open solution, right? Which is what we really want. Well, what we really want is this. We want to say that, except we can't for each async easily, because what we want is, well, first we want this. Yeah, you don't know where that is. So, oh, that's where we want it. Okay, so that thing. I was wondering where the NuGet package was. We don't need a pre-release. I was like, why do we need Nancy? That was like, that made no sense. I accept. Now you should be able to know what this is. Now you should be able to know what this is. Yes, you do. Okay, just took you a second. Just need to think about it. Okay. And fine. No, you don't want to do that. You want to say here, solution, option, value, full name. That's what you want. And yes, we'll do that later. Okay. So now here, for each var document and project documents, I believe that's what it is. Yes. And that gives you a document. That's the file path. It doesn't have an extension on it itself, does it? Source code kind. The kind of source code this document contains. If that equals, oh, it's just regular. Yeah, that doesn't really help. I was hoping it'd be really smart to go, oh, what you really want it is it to be a, so if path get extension, including the period of the document, file path equals CS, then we're good, because that's actually what we want. Okay. And this is the problem where we can't do a parallel for each, because the directory enumerate files will produce something, and oh yeah, that's no longer needed. Okay, so then here what we'd really want is to say basically what we're doing in here. Except we don't need to lock, because we're doing this, you know, that way. And so the file info is actually from document file path. And we can capture that like that. What is a token? Oh, we don't have a cancellation token because it's not coming from there. Okay, that's right. And then we have that. What is that complaining about? File path is a, because I said so. Okay, so that gets us what we want. It would be really nice if there was a way to do this such that I can say, as soon as I find another file, then queue it up and then dequeue it. I think that's what you could do with channels, but channels may be a little bit too too much overkill for this, but I definitely want like some kind of async consumer producer, producer consumer pattern here, and channels might be it. But for now, stuff happens. This is where I would say to do would be nice if we did a async consumer producer model here. Is what it is. Okay. And so this way now we can do file, where we can do a solution, and we can also do a words are hard, a solution file or a directory. Okay. So if I run this now, what would it do? It should tell me there's an error because there's nothing being passed to the command line. And why do I have my headphones on? I just realized I put my headphones back on. I never wear my headphones when I record because there's no reason to. Why did I do that? I'm not going to edit them out, but that was stupid. Okay. So yes, it took 0.04 of a second to tell me that I don't have that. But if I actually say, what are the properties? I thought there was a way somewhere in here to say, hey, I want to pass these in when I run it. And I know you can do that with, again, that launch settings JSON file. There's a way to do that. Output events, strong naming advanced. That doesn't really help. Package, co-analysis. Debug, general. Don't care about debugging. Launch profiles. That's probably what it's going to end up doing. So what I could do, hold on, is terminal all the things. Okay. And where did I put this? Just a test for now. Bin, debug, 7. There you go. So we're going to go here, cd that. I'm going to say .NET run -- dir, and this is where I pass in the, did I delete that? I did, didn't I? Yeah, where did I put that? It's my M drive. Repos. Rosalind 2. You're working on it, come on. Couldn't find a project to, oh, I don't want to run the project. I want to run exceptional statistics core depths DLL. Oh, I just pass in, I'm being stupid. There we go. And so it picked up the directory and, give it like 20 seconds, I think it takes to go through this whole thing. And while it does that, let's figure out where the solution file is. Well, I'm sure there's like a whole ton of stuff in here. Compilers, C#, CSC. Oh, it doesn't have a solution. That's right. I think they use this shproj things, which are sort of like solutions, but not really. Oh no, there's one right there. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. So we just have to say Rosalind solution. There you go. So it did all that. Okay, but now we're going to say SLN. Nope. Come on. Rosalind.sln. And it did not like that. Could not load a file or build framework. Huh. Well, that sounds like a next episode thing. Because I'm running out of time on this one for what I want to do today. So, that's interesting. System cannot find the file specified. Yeah, why would it do that? Well, it's definitely going on the right path. At least it's trying to process the solution. But then it kind of cacks and goes, I don't know what the rest of this is. So I guess maybe what you need to have here is more than just this. I guess you need like Microsoft Build. And I even look at what the dependencies were on this thing. Let's see, dependencies. .NET 7, it should have Build Framework. Support for analyzing MS Build projects and solutions. This should be used with at least one of the following packages to add the appropriate language support. Okay, I said next episode, but I lied. Because I just did, you know. So it's clean. It's build. Build. Let's see what it does this time. Nope, still died. But it's a different one this time, right? No, it's still the same one. Microsoft Build Framework. Well, fine. You're going to be this way about it. Microsoft Build Framework. Clean. Build. Isn't it exciting to watch somebody reference NuGet packages? Because why not? Okay. CLS. Nope. Still did not work. Microsoft Build. Why? This is just more annoying me at this point than anything else. Sure, why not? I don't know why you'd need to be there, but you obviously do. So well, okay, now it's a next episode thing. At least it ran now. I don't know why I needed to reference all those assemblies. It seems kind of weird. Or those packages, I should say. But yeah, it doesn't really do much of anything. So that's rather unfortunate. Now I think I'm going to have to do those launch settings because I'm going to need to figure out when I'm calling this and I pass in, like here when I say solution file parse. Well, it obviously did this, so at least it gives me that. And then I come into here and I say created, open the solution. I'm wondering if this is wrong. I'm wondering if that's the problem. Next episode thing. I'll get to that later today. Thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.